all, once again, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, and also a very good morning to all my students. Today you will learn topic 7, that is the human geography of tourism. Okay, we have learned what is resource. We have learned what is tourism barrier. We have learned all the things about geography, the basic things about geography. So today we will learn a new type of geography, that is human geography. Oh, sir, human also have geography? Okay, therefore today we will learn more. Okay, what is mean by human geography? Okay, and also what is the things, the information, the knowledge behind the human geography. Okay, so today we will have a 3 outcome. So learning outcome 1, learning outcome 2, and learning outcome 3. Okay, for learning outcome number 1, that is cultural geography and tourism, we will learn what is cultural geography. Okay, so today all the things will be end with geography, and also a new type of geography. For example, urban geography, rural geography, and tourism. And last but not least, learning outcome number 3, political geography and also tourism. Okay, all of things will be related to tourism. Okay, so first of all, it is cultural geography and tourism. Cultural geography is mainly related with human, a very near with us. Okay, a kind of geography that is very near with us, that is cultural geography. Okay, so we will talk what is actually a cultural geography. Okay, cultural geography is a relationship between a culture and also a place. Okay, every place have their own culture. For example, if you go to Malaysia, we will familiar with the Malaysian culture. If you go to Indonesia, okay, it will be Indonesian culture. If you go to London, okay, maybe it will be a British culture. So you have to know every location have their own culture. Every location also have their own uniqueness of culture. So how this culture is being introduced, okay, how this culture is being created, okay, why people in India, okay, love spice so much, that is rempah. Okay, why we Malaysian love food that full of santan. Okay, why Indian food is always have curry. Okay, why Malaysian food is always sweet. Okay, all that kind of thing is closely related to cultural geography. Okay, therefore, what is definition of cultural geography? Okay, cultural geography is the study of the many cultural aspects found throughout the world. Okay, so there are so many culture in the world. So how we found it is known as cultural geography. Okay, and how they relate to the space and place. Just like I said before, okay, why Indian food always have spice? Okay, why Malaysian food, okay, always sweet? Okay, why Chinese food is full of herbs? Okay, all that kind of thing is related to cultural geography. Okay, so we have in cultural geography we also learn where they are originated, and then travel as people continuously move across various areas. Okay, so you have to know that why Indian food is spice, full of spice. Okay, Indian food is full of spice because they are very near to Middle East. Okay, Middle East is very popular with the spice. Okay, because why Indian food is full of spice, it is being influenced by the Middle East. Okay, so if you see that why Malaysian food is quite similar with Indonesian food, okay, so you can see that we are very near. When we are very near, there are assimilation of culture. What is mean by assimilation of culture? Assimilation of culture mean we combine the culture. Okay, when there are combination of cultures, some of the food in Indonesia we can found in Malaysia, and some of the Malaysian food also found in the Indonesia. That is known as cultural geography. Okay, so in a broad term, okay, cultural geography is not only about food, not only about culture. They include a lot of elements. For example, languages, religion, different economic and governmental structure, art, music, and other cultural aspects that explain how or why people function, okay, as they do in the area of which they live. Okay, so why people in Kelantan have a logat, okay, awak, sik kita, something like that. Why people in KL do not have the logat? A very straightforward bahasa Melayu. Okay, why in Sarawak the way they talk is different? Why people in Sabah the way they talk is different? That is all because of culture geography. So if you want to know more why Sarawakian talk like this, why Sabahan people talk like this, why Kelantan people talk like this, then you have to learn more about the cultural geography. Okay, so what is the example of knowledge that related to cultural geography? Okay, so we learn about feminist geographies. Okay, we learn about children geographies, behavioral geography, sexuality and space, music geography, and also tourism geography. All this kind of example is closely related to cultural geography. Okay, so for example, is we want to talk about music geography. Okay, so why music in Malaysia, okay, is more going for gong, cak lempong, gamelan. Okay, that is all the traditional Indonesian music. Okay, why they are being introduced in Malaysia? Because we are a nearby neighbor. Okay, so if you see in maybe Pontianak Harum Sundal Malam, okay, they are very traditional kind of music. Why we have that kind of music? Because of we are neighbor with the Indonesian. Okay, when we are neighbor with the Indonesian, their culture a little bit influence us. Okay, so if you want to know what is gamelan, what is cak lempong, okay, I can show you. Just a little bit what is cak lempong and gamelan. Okay, so maybe some of you do not really know what is cak lempong, what is gamelan, so I will show you what is cak lempong and gamelan. Okay, cak lempong and gamelan. Okay, this is a very traditional kind of culture. Maybe this is IUM, so I want to show my university cak lempong. Okay, so this is the thing that are known as cak lempong. This is lagu Cintaku 100%. So why we have this kind of music? Okay, all the kind of thing, why it is being exist. So why all this kind of thing is exist is closely related to cultural geography. Okay, you can continue watch all the cak lempong and gamelan. Okay, so we done with the cultural geography. So this is, I also give one example of the case study of culture geography. Okay, to understand more about culture geography, okay, let us, this is the example, only example, okay, let us view the Rishi and Lin life for a moment. Okay, Rishi live in the desert. Okay, many of her culture foods involve camel meat or milk. Okay, on the other hand, Lin live in the island. They do not have any camels around, so it's not traditional for her people to eat camel meat or drink camel milk. Okay, instead their dishes have a lot of fish in them. After all, they are surrounded by water with fish in it. Okay, so this is a very simple example of cultural geography. Okay, a location influence how they live. Okay, so just like I said before, why we Malaysian, okay, live with Chat Lempong, Gamelan, and Gong music, because we are live nearby the influence location. Okay. So second, we will talk about urban geography, rural geography, and also tourism. Okay. So why we learn about urban geography? Okay, so urban geography, you have to know definition first. Okay, urban geography is how the knowledge on geography influence a creation of a city. Okay, urban geography is sub-discipline of geography that derive from the study of city and urban process. Okay, so it's actually how a city being created due to the location. Okay, so if you see in a mountainous area, okay, in the mountainous area, the city that being built is not really tall. Why? Okay, because mountain itself already tall. When you build a taller building on the tall mountain, is it gonna be a stable kind of building? No, right? So urban geographer are primarily the one who are study urban geography is we known as urban geographer. Okay, urban geographer are primarily concerned with the way in which city and town are construct, governed, and experienced. So actually, this urban geography is knowledge about how a city being built due to the location. Okay, so if the location is near the river, okay, how the building will be look like. Okay, if the building are built on British kind of location or a British era or British place, British country, okay, so you can see how the architecture of the building. Okay, so if you can see in the city center of Kuching, you can see the building is white in color. Okay, second is the way how they built the building is segi empat, rectangular, that is influenced by British era. Okay, so due to the influence by the British, the way how the city is being built or created is highly influenced by British because of British conqueror. Okay, that's why urban geography is how a city is being built. Okay, so there are two fundamental aspects of city and town, okay, that related to the urban geography. Okay, so first and foremost is the location. Okay, so when the location, okay, system of the city, location is actually the system of the city. Okay, so when they are situated near the mountain, how the building is being created or being developed. When the building is near the river, how the how the building is being developed. Okay, every location have the way how to develop the building. It's not all the building is the same. Okay, not all the city will be the same, not all the town will be the same. Okay, what is location? What is mean by location? Okay, location is spatial distribution and the complex pattern of movement, flow, or linkage that bind them into a space. Okay, so when we talk about location, we talk about space. Okay, spatial actually mean space. Okay, space. Space, when the space is near the river, or when the space is near the mountainous area, the way how the build, how the movement of people, how the flow of the people, how the linkage of the transportation will be also different. Okay, so second is urban structure, that is city as the system. Okay, so study of the pattern of distribution and interaction within city. Okay, so when we talk about urban structure, we talk about the human interaction, because the one who live in the city is the human itself, the people itself. So when the distribution of the building is unfair, the interaction also will be unfair. Okay, orang kaya tinggal kat tempat orang kaya, orang miskin tinggal kat tempat orang miskin. Okay, therefore the interaction in the city will be not good. Okay, or being protected. Okay, it's vice versa. Okay, the urban structure is actually how the distribution of the people in the city. So that kind of thing, okay, you will learn more is during degree. So it's okay for you to not understand urban as a system. So we just have to know that in urban geography, how to determine a location for a city is based on location and also based on urban, based on the urban structure. Okay, I'm so sorry. So next we will talk about rural geography. So when we talk about modern, it's talk about town. Okay, a modern kind of town, a modern kind of location. So how about the place that are suburb? Okay, suburban. Okay, not really developed. So that kind of thing is known as a rural geography. Okay, rural area is tempat yang tidak kampung, is kampung, tempat yang tidak being developed. Okay, less developed. It's not being not developed, it's less developed. Kampung is known as rural geography. Okay, so what is mean by rural geography? Okay, rural geography is the study of the rural geography deal of phenomena which are typical for the rural space. Okay, how you develop a rural space, how the location of rural space, how the cities are, is not really city, how the rural area being developed is known as rural geography. Okay, so it's deal with rural settlement. Settlement is place where the place are people live. Okay, residential area also known as settlement. Okay, it deal with rural settlement, their characteristic, the social economic process of change that occur in the rural space of the development and less development country. Okay, so you can see on if the rural area near the sea, okay, the economic development in the rural area will be mainly fish. Okay, if the rural area is near dusun, orchard, okay, orchard, the main economic development will be fruits, something like that. Okay, so major issue among others are the core of research, such as what is rural population, what is rural landscape, agriculture production, agriculture activities. Okay, it's based on the location itself. Okay, so not all the place you can tanam pokok durian, not all the place you can tanam green tea, not all the place you can tanam sayur. So all that kind of thing is known as rural geography. So the location itself influence the agriculture product and also the economic development of the rural people. Okay. So last but not least, okay, we will talk about political geography and tourism. Okay. So right now the political geography, political statement itself, political issue is a very sensitive issue. Okay, therefore, so but that political issues or sensitivity is not really related with political geography. Okay, so what is political geography? Okay, so political geography is a knowledge, a study. Okay, both spatially uneven outcome of political process. Okay, in the way which political process are themselves affected by spatial structure. Okay, a very advanced kinds of definition. Okay, so we go to the second definition. Okay, the second definition of political geography is the study of organization and distribution of political phenomena. okay, in their impact of the culture, the special component of society and culture. Okay, so you can see that how location itself, okay, how location itself determine how the political party, okay, how the political regimen will be memerintah. Okay, the primary concern of political geography can be summarized into interrelationship between people, state, and territory. Okay, so this political geography is we will learn after this. Okay, the more in deep and detail about political geography. So I just want to give a glimpse of information on what is political geography. Okay, so this is all the topic that related to the political geography. For example, is the relationship between state and former colony. For example, arts. Okay, the one who be Malaysia have been colonized by British. Okay, so we have the relationship with the British right now as the Commonwealth country. Okay, so the Commonwealth country, the Commonwealth relationship is known as political geography. Okay, so how between two countries that are very far away, okay, but we still have a relationship that is known as political geography. Okay, the relationship between a government and its people, also known as political geography. Number three is relationship between state, including international trade and treaties. Okay, for example, is OIC, okay, Organization of Islamic Country, okay, all that kind of thing is known as number three, that is relationship between state, including international trade. Okay, so we can see that how TV, how social media, how media social, okay, media massa, okay, mass media, okay, have a very influence impact on political party. Okay, that kind of thing is also known as political geography. Number five is the study of election result. Okay, number six is the influence of political power on geographical space. All that kind of thing is known as political geography. So if I ask in the exam, what is the example of issue in political geography? So this is the answer. Okay, so I repeat, if I put in exam, what is the example of issue in political geography? So this is the answer. Okay, so I think that's all for me for today. Thank you so much. Okay, so your result class and also your result class and also your what is another one? Nature tourism class will be conducted through YouTube video. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Thank you so much. I hope that all of you are understand what